Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga in Small Spaces with Cheryl, the crack yogi. For today's session, we are going to do a beautiful flow. This is more, I would say, intermediate level, but you can, if you'd like to join along and you're beginner, I just would highly suggest you have some blocks or some books, just for like a little bit of stability for a couple of things. And I'm calling it intermediate just because there's a few things where balance is required. And if you're not using props or have anything to hold on to, I would modify what you're doing. I'll try to remember to give you the verbal cues for the modifications, but ahead of time, I'll just let you know that it's we're going to be in a lot of like high lunges. So if you prefer to bring that back knee down, just bring the back knee down. That's basically the point where I would say it's more intermediate. So today's class is linked to the summer solstice, and we'll have some sun salutations, grounding, heart opening for warmth, and and we'll also slow it down a little bit more with that heart opening, getting into the upper body, opening up the pectoral muscles, the chest, and then towards the end, just slowing it down and a little bit of fire breath at the end. Okay, so we're actually going to start standing. There we go. In mountain pose. Woo, feels good. So allowing your feet, I like to have my feet hip width apart. If you prefer to have them wider apart or closer together, place the feet where they feel grounded and connected, where you feel balance. And if you're not too sure, just becoming still at first, feeling the connection of the pads of the feet into the mat or the earth. Just an encouragement of just gently rocking front to back. And then becoming static, holding. I'm going to focus in on the breath first. You're going to inhale and exhale through the mouth. We're doing this to create heat. Inhale. Through the mouth, exhale. Even a forceful breath out. Inhale and exhale. One more breath in and breath out. I'm going to turn sideways. And the first thing we're going to do is just go into a nice gentle front mountain, rolling slowly, folding forward, then coming up out of the fold the opposite way. So to come into this, we're just standing nice and neutral, feet are grounded. I, again, like to have my feet hip width apart. And I'm just going to slowly tuck my chin in towards the chest, and then allowing my shoulders to round. Rounding the upper thoracic spine, so upper back, mid back, lumbar, so lower back. Now I'm hinging at the hips and coming into a ragdoll. Now I'm going to come out of this the opposite way, starting at the base of the spine, keeping the upper body still rounded and loose, stacking each vertebra. Nice and slow. And shoulders away from the ears, chin parallel to the mat. I'm going to do that 3 more times. Chin, rounding, slowly coming down. And I'm doing this to become aware of where my mobility is, where any sensations are within the muscles. Pause, and then starting at the tailbone, unhinging my hips, where coming up the spine, stacking the vertebrae, allowing the shoulders to come away from the ears, chin parallel. 2 more. Tucking, rounding, focusing in on the spine. And then rounding up. Shoulders away from the ears, chin parallel. 1 more. Tucking the chin, rounding the upper back, opening up the mid back, rounding lumbar, tailbone, hips are hinging, and ragdoll. And now to come back up, base of the spine, coming out of that hip hinge, rolling up, chin parallel, inhale, and exhale. Bringing awareness to the upper body now. So we're going to come into a standing crescent moon. We're going to do 3 options for the arms. So the first one is, let's see how it feels. I'm smiling because I can see Ellie, the horse, behind me in the pasture. I know you can't see her, but I can see her. And I'm just going to allow my right hand to glide down the right side of the body. And I'm going to just stop right here. I can feel where it's kind of not pinching, but there's compression here on my right side. So I know for myself not to go any further. And then I'm going to come over to the left. So we're doing this in little pieces. Ooh, I just had a nice little release. Woohoo! Come back up. Inhale. And exhale. I'm going to bring my arms up overhead, keeping them parallel to one another, shoulders away from the ears. And now I'm going to crescent moon again, but this time, it's like I'm reaching with my left arm. So I'm getting a deeper stretch into the obliques. I'm going to kind of play with gentle rotation of my neck here, bringing my left shoulder back. And then coming back up, let's switch sides. Going to the other side, gaining a nice deeper stretch here on the right obliques, right shoulders coming back. If this is something that does not work for that upper arm or either arm, having the arms up overhead, omit it, please. Especially if you're getting dizzy, is there any numbness in the arms? And then come back to center, release the arms down. You're going to inhale and exhale. Third round, we're bringing the arms behind the head if this feels comfortable. I'm just gently interlacing the fingers. There's no pressure. I'm just having that guide of the hands on the back of the head, opening up my elbows to what feels comfortable. So now I'm engaging the upper back, the shoulder blades coming more towards the spine. And now I'm tipping over. And now this time, upper back, I'm feeling it. In my pectoral muscles, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it also in my lower back and also on my left side of my obliques, lateral side of the left. Coming back up, switching to the other side. I definitely have more mobility on this side in my back, but I can feel my right deltoid not being very happy. It's not painful. I just can tell it's like, this is as far as you can go. I'm not forcing that right elbow further back just because I know where I should stop with that right arm. Coming back and then come back up. Releasing the arms down. You're going to inhale and exhale. we are going to do 9 rounds of a nice, gentle sun salute. And I know I said this class was intermediate, but I find this one really gets you to focus. It's a gentler sun salutation, but it really gets you to focus on the movement of the body forward and back into where your capability is and where your range of motion is, I should say. So we're standing, and as I said, it's a beautiful sun salutation. So instead of bringing our palms together in front of the heart, I want you to pretend that you're holding the sun, this warmth between the hands. So you're creating this ball effect and having a visual of a beautiful sun, yellow, bright, warmth. And I want you to feel the difference from bringing the palms together, then bringing the hands apart, and I'm having an engagement of my fingers like claws, like holding up an imaginary ball. I'm going to exhale fully. I'm going to sweep up. Beautiful round shape like the sun. My palms don't touch. I'm engaging those fingers. And then I'm going to fold forward, holding my ball. So I'm hinging my hips back. Slight bend in the knees, keeping the length in my spine. And then I bring my hands down to my legs just for my lower back and support. And I'm folding forward. And I'm going to come into a halfway lift, lengthening the spine. Folding forward, allowing my spine to round. And then from here, allowing myself coming all the way up, sweeping my arms outwards. Beautiful circle. Palms create that shape of holding the beautiful sun. And then bringing the palms together in front of the heart. And release. We have 8 more. Creating the sun. You can do this with the eyes closed too to visualize. Unless it's harder on balance, then you can have the eyes opened. Sweeping the arms up. Gathering that warmth, the light. Hinging forward. So your hips shoot back, keeping the spine lengthened, keeping the neck lengthened, and slowly coming forward and bringing the hands to the shins or the quads. Lifting to a halfway lift. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Sweeping your arms up. Beautiful ball. The sun is in front. Bringing it down in front of the heart. Bringing the palms together. Round 3. Palm. The shape of the sun. Sweeping the arms up overhead. Hinging forward. Engage the hip hinge in the hips and then forward. And then I like to bring my hands to the quads or the shins. That's for me with my lower back. If you want to keep the arms extended out in front, you can. Halfway lift. Fold. Sweeping up. Bringing that ball of fire in front. Palms together. Palms. Sweeping. Hinging. Releasing the arms if you need to. Halfway lift. Fold. Sweeping the arms up. In front of the heart. Palms together. Continue. You have your sun. Sweeping up. Hinge. Halfway lift. Hinge. Sweeping your sun. Holding your fire in front of the heart. Palms together. Sun. Sweep. lengthening that spine while you're hinging forward. Bringing the arms down if need be. Halfway lift, fold, sweeping the arms up in front of the heart, palms together. 2 more, actually 3 more. We're on round 7. Just flowing into the fold, halfway lift, fold, sweeping up, sun in front of the heart, palms together, sun, sweep, hinge, halfway lift, hinge, sweep up, in front of the heart, palms together. Last one, imaginary sun, sweep up, hinge, halfway lift, fold, sweep your sun up, bringing that ball of fire in front of the heart and just holding that roundness, that warmth. Then releasing the arms down. If you're not at the top of your mat, come to the top of your mat. We're going to root the right foot into the mat, step the left foot back, coming into a high lunge. Palms can be together in front of the heart. Feel the shoulder blades pull back, shoulders away from the ears. And here, just do a gentle pelvic tuck and tilt. Tucking, tilting. So I also add a knee bend here, my back leg, tuck. And then I straighten the leg, the left heel coming towards the back wall. One more, tuck and tilt. I'm going to do a little bit of a tuck here, bringing my arms up overhead, and then coming into cactus arms, which opens the heart. Feel like your heart is shining forward, beautiful warmth, receiving the sun all winter, even a little bit of the spring. We stay a little bit folded forward. We want to bring those arms opened nice and wide, elbows in line with the shoulders. I like to keep my neck in line with my spine. If you have the mobility and you want to have a little bit of a look up, you can, but that's just too intense on my neck. And now I'm going to allow my right hand to gently come down to the inside of my left leg. For some, it might be just the outside of the right hip. I'm going to extend my left arm up and exhale. Get a beautiful stretch here on the left obliques. Get a little bit of compression on the right. And then bringing my torso back up, I'm going to rotate my back foot, bring my right forearm onto the right thigh, and I'm going to allow my left arm to extend up, a beautiful opening, a reaching towards the sky. You can have your right forearm on the right thigh, or you can bring your hand to a block or to the floor. And just kind of notice rotation of the neck here, back and forth, nice and slow. And then I'm going to allow myself to come back up, turning left heel towards the sky, and with balance, coming back to mountain pose. Going to create that beautiful shape of the heart, or the sun, beautiful warmth. And I'm going to work into the other side. So bringing my palms together, stepping right foot back. And adding that pelvic tuck and tilt. Tuck and tilt. One more, tuck and tilt. Now I'm just going to gently do a little tuck, raise my arms up overhead, and then come into those cactus arms. Making sure we're not leaning forward. We're stacked our torso over our hips. And now I'm going to take my left hand. You can either have it on the left hip. I'm reaching for my right leg, and I'm extending the right arm over, getting a beautiful stretch in my obliques on the right, a little bit of compression here on the left. I'm engaging the glutes. And then allowing myself to bring that torso up, right arm down, left forearm to the left thigh, rotating my right foot to about a 45-degree angle. And for some of us, it's parallel with the width of the mat. I'm bringing that right arm down and around and pointing those right fingertips up towards the sky and bringing my left hand down to the floor. You can have a block there, or you can stay on the thigh. Gently working my neck back and forth. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Coming back up. Turning my right heel forward. Stepping forward into mountain. Nice deep breath in. Exhale. I'm going to slowly slide my hands down my legs. I'm going to step left foot, then my right foot back, bringing the knees down, coming into a tabletop. I'm just going to allow myself to move through 3 to 4 cat and cows. Feels good. And from table, I'm just going to allow myself to shoot my hips back, coming into child's pose, to having my arms reaching, feeling that length and warmth through the arms. If you want more activation, come up onto the fingertips. So the fingertips are pushing into the mat. And then I'll bring my palms back to the mat and slowly bring my hands closer to me so I can slowly roll up. From here, I'm going to come to a seated position. And we're going to do 2 rounds of breath of fire. So don't worry about how many you get. Just go at your pace. When I tell you to begin, just go at your pace. Remember, it's the inhale, exhaling through the nose. There's no mouth breathing here. At the end, on the last exhalation, you'll come into a fold forward. So actually, I'll turn this way so you can see. And you hold your breath for as long as you can. That's comfortable. And then you come back up to seated. So let's focus on the nose. Eyes can be closed. You're going to inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice deep breath in. And start. On your last exhalation, fold forward. And just hold the breath until you know you have to come back up, taking in a nice deep breath. If at any point this just doesn't feel comfortable, just sit and do a normal, nice, slow inhale, exhale. inhalation through the nose. If you tend to be a little bit like high blood pressure and stuff, I would not do this, and I wouldn't do this also if I was pregnant. So if you're pregnant, omit this. Here we go. One more. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Take in a nice deep breath and start. Fold forward on an exhalation. Hold your breath. And then slowly come up. Return to your natural breath. I'm just going to turn myself towards you. Bringing the sun in front, that beautiful warmth, eyes closed if comfortable. Now push the hands away. Come all the way up. Deep breath in and release. One more of those. Sun. Inhale. Exhale, push it away. Inhale, sweep up. And let it all go. Push it. Bringing the palms together in front of the heart. Thank you so much for joining me today. Nice little quick celebration for the summer solstice. We did 9 salutations because usually it's 108, but I just took those digits, added them together. 1 plus 0 plus 8 gives us 9. So I just wanted us to have a nice quick little warmth welcoming this beautiful season. Have a great day, great week, great month. Be kind to yourself and others. And until next time, mwah. See you later.